Yeah, good luck with that. Yeah, talking of luck, my goodness.
Gonna need some.
Yeah, they really are. The ice rig is set to sizzle. Dancing on Ice returns with a stellar cast of celebrities this weekend. It really is this year as well.
It is already. The show's mentors and Olympic skating superstars Jane Torvill and Christopher Dean are here. Lovely to see you.
Morning.
Hope you're both well. Are you excited to be doing this once again? It's like Kate said, comedy come around again.
The 8th series, but really excited. I think we've got a fantastic cast. We've got a lot of glamour. We've got Pamela Anderson, who's very excited to have. I had the unfortunate... I had to go out and audition her.
Oh, that was
I had to go out to Los Angeles. Yeah, I know. It's somebody had to do it, and I got the vote. So it was great. Though the minute she got on the ice, as you can see, she seemed quite a natural.
And you think it's because she's Canadian?
Well, she's Canadian, eh? Yeah, no, there is some DNA in there that all Canadians must skate at some point.
And she was a gymnast, did some gymnastics and won Dancing with the Stars, didn't she?
That's right.
Yeah,
she has performed on Dancing with the Stars, and so she can move, and she's a gymnast, so she's aware of what her body's doing.
So who else is leaping out, Jane? Who do you think is going to put in a good innings?
Gareth Thomas is doing really well. I mean, a guy of his size, to have him on the ice skating, it's you wouldn't think it would be possible, but he's so strong.
He fell over the other day and it sounded like an earthquake, I swear. He's
shakes the building.
Oh, he's enormous.
He was here on Wednesday and he was saying he is a big lad and he's got a long way to fall, hasn't he, unfortunately?
And there's a lot of him to fall, yeah.
But I suppose he's not going to have the same fear factor for bruises as perhaps some celebrities who just not enter that world at all.
He's as hard as nails.
Super strong, and his skating is really coming along, isn't it?
Yeah,
it's great.
And Beth Tweddle is doing amazing, and she can turn herself inside out and not herself. She's so flexible.
Is it harder to train those athletes who are so used to doing things and being focused on their own sports?
It's difficult to say. I mean, for instance, Luke, who's the boxer, he's used to being really crouched with the shoulders and the neck, and we're having to sort of try and get him to stand up.
I'm always protecting my chin.
Yeah.
Now I've got to stick it out.
But at the same time, he's super strong as well. So yeah.
And aware of their bodies, I guess.
Yes. Yeah.
It must be weird for you in a way to be there training those after such a hugely enormous busy year as ambassadors of the Olympics. Do you think in a way we're really ready? I wonder if we've slightly shifted our perception of watching shows like Dancing on Ice, that we're really ready to see the sport in it this year in a way. We're really ready to see excellence.
Yeah, we're hopeful that that's going to come out. I mean, Team GB was phenomenal last year.
Yeah.
But a lot of the athletes are coming out of that and following other opportunities, like other shows on the other side and Dancing on Ice. And so I think that it's exciting for them to have other opportunities to come out and do other things.
You talk about the sport, so I can never get sick of seeing Todd Carty skate straight out of the ring, actually. Yeah, come on.
You like the comedy?
Yeah, I love the comedy value. Actually, getting back to the sport, we were just talking, next year, 30 years since Bolero.
Wow.
You haven't changed a bit.
Jane doesn't like talking about how many years it was.
I think I was probably about 8, wasn't I?
Yeah, it must have been. Look at you now, my goodness. It must have been 8 then.
And am I right in saying the artistic impression score hasn't been beaten since all 6s?
No, they've changed the scoring system so it will never be beaten, so it'll always be in the Guinness Book of Records as the highest score.
And of course you still dance. Do you still do that routine at all?
We, every final on Dancing on Ice, we do a version of Bolero, and it's interesting for us because we do something different with it each year. One year we were flying in the air on silks to it, and last year we had it sung as well by opera singers. So I don't know what we're going to do with it this year. No.
And you're nearly back to the original judging panel this series, aren't you, with Jason Gardner back? And Natalie, who was chatting down at the Dancing on Ice Lord yesterday, said that Jason got admitted that it's still a bit frosty with Karen. What's going on? Have you noticed awkwardness? Have they kissed and made up since?
They only met yesterday for the first time since whenever the separation happened. And I think there's most probably a bit of nervousness of coming back together, but they're both passionate people. They both have an opinion, and what you see on the TV, that's what's happening. That's live, and so we're not in control of that.
You can't be blamed either.
No.
You talk about the passion in the dancing, of course that can sometimes spill over off the ice. I won't get into too many details about that, but didn't you make a sort of date or dance pact quite early?
Date or skate.
Date or skate pact quite early in your careers.
No, we didn't, but it sounds good, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does sound good. Trips ahead of time.
Sign this.
Yeah. Because that's one of the fun things we like to watch, isn't it? There are always romances every year that spring up along the way. Do you think that's part of the fun for people?
Well, I think for many years people were speculating about Chris and I, when are they going to get married and so on. And in a way it's quite flattering that what you're portraying on the ice is believable. You know, it's like the old Fred and Ginger thing.
Yeah, obviously we stayed together such a long time because we're
not married.
Because you're not married.
Absolutely.
Good advice.
Well, good luck with series. It'll be great.
We're looking forward to it. Thank you.
We are, so see it on Sunday. Right, let's get the weather. Here's Laura.